Hello, my name is Porter Adelot. I am a film and journalism student for Saddleback College. So the year 2020 has been really defined by the COVID-19 pandemic. All around us are schools, businesses, local places that we used to go to all got closed down due to the fact that we have a pandemic going around. And it has left a pretty major impact on all of us. I mean, it's only now that schools are barely adopting a policy of hybrid. So, half there, half at home. And a lot of us have been either working at home or just without jobs. And, overall, it seems like everything around us has kind of been slow. That there's nothing coming out, there's nothing that we've been doing. We've just been kind of stuck here at home. However, this really isn't the case because even though it may feel like some companies or businesses or schools, while it may seem like it's closed down, it really there is a certain area where it hasn't slowed down. The gaming industry has actually done extremely well given the circumstance. This would include things such as services such as Steam and the Epic Game Store. During this whole pandemic, Epic and Steam have been doing exceptionally well. But then, with Steam alone getting over 26 million, individual users coming on normally, like it's a daily thing, and Epic's got like half of that at like 13 million. So 13 million people are going on there every single day. And games like Fortnite, well, you can argue that Fortnite is a big thing on Epic. Overall, like both of them are doing exceptionally well given the circumstance. Oh, so what about the consoles? That just refers to PC gaming. So what about consoles? So on the console end, both Microsoft and Sony are about to release their new consoles. The Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 are about to be released. I believe actually the Xbox is being released this week. So, they haven't slowed down at all. And Nintendo, they're on the same thing. They've sold over 12 million consoles during this whole pandemic. And both fronts, so both, consoles and PC gamers are actively using their stuff or they're actively getting it. And their corporations that own them, they're not slowing down. Like it has not put a damper on their step. Like this success also goes down to, the individual games themselves. Like over the year, we have had many releases. Like, take for example, Last of Us Part 2, Doom Eternal. Both of those are, sequels to a previous game, and they have sold very well with their release. Animal Crossing New Horizons, when that came out, sold exceptionally well. Ghost of Tsushima is doing really well. And then we have games like Fall Guys and Among Us, which due to streamers like have spiked in popularity. And so people are buying games consistently, and nothing like really seems to be slowing them down. The one exception I can really think of that comes up is CD Projekt Red's release of Cyberpunk 2077, which is like the only main game that really has suffered a delay for like the whole year. And why do we have these delays? Like, well, we're in a pandemic. Like a lot of games have gotten delayed just because, limitations at work. So other than that, like gaming seems to be standing all well with the pandemic during 2020. And honestly, that's a good thing. Like even though like we're all struggling and stuff like that, it's good to see like one pastime really hasn't suffered any blow from this.